Hello, this is Xbox Ahoy, and this is the third episode of my Black Ops 2 attachment guide. In this episode, we're covering the laser sight. Essentially just a visual representation of steady aim, in the original perk form, the hipfire tightening effect was first introduced in COD 4. With Black Ops 2, we see the replacement of steady aim with the laser sight attachment, so the effect is now limited to weapons with the attachment equipped. It manifests as a red laser emitted from a module attached to your weapon. And while in the first-person view the laser extends some distance away from you, your enemies will not receive any meaningful degree of notice while you have the laser equipped. The laser sight is available for the SMGs, LMGs, shotguns, sniper rifles, assault rifles, and the pistols, a comprehensive section of the arsenal available. Its effect is relatively straightforward. The laser sight will improve your hipfire performance with any given weapon. Any shots fired while not aiming down your sights will strike within a smaller area than without the attachment. Hipfire falls within a random area of a certain radius, so a smaller cone of fire means more consistent performance from the hip. The magnitude of the laser sight's benefit varies with weapon class. Some boast better gains than others. It is the LMGs that see the greatest increase in hipfire accuracy with the laser. A 45% linear reduction in hip spread radius, amounting to a whopping 3.3 times improvement in terms of spread area. With their impressive magazines and considerable stance benefits, an LMG with a laser sight can be a formidable close-quarter weapon. Next up, the handguns and shotguns see a 37.5% reduction, equating to around a 2.6 times performance increase from the hip. Assault rifles see similar benefit, with 35% reduction granting a 2.4 times benefit. In a recent patch, some figures were changed, both the snipers and SMGs receiving less benefit with the laser. Post-patch, the sniper rifles have a reduced 27.5% linear spread, granting a 1.9 times improvement to shot accuracy. Finally, the SMGs have the least to gain, with a post-patch reduction of 20% or a 1.6 times improvement. However, given the SMG's suitability for hipfire, this lessened benefit is still worth considering, as it's likely you'll be hipfiring more often with such weapons. The laser sight is a universally beneficial attachment that will greatly improve your weapon's performance in close quarters battle. As such, it benefits close quarter weapons the most. It is a particularly worthy option on most shotguns and the SMGs, as the ability to instinctively fire from the hip is a boon in rapid-paced gunfights. Similarly, aggressive assault rifle and LMG builds will benefit from the attachment too, massively improving close-range performance when facing opponents with nimbler loadouts. I'd recommend giving the laser sight a miss for those weapons designed for long-ranged engagements, however. The slow rate of fire on the sniper rifles makes hipfire a crapshoot. I would instead spend the point on Enable's secondary. Similarly, the LMGs and assault rifles with a slower rate of fire are generally best used while aiming, as the lower level of output will give you inconsistent performance once random spread becomes a factor. For such weapons, quick draw is usually a better alternative, permitting more rapid aiming for pinpoint precision. I'd also avoid the laser sight on the pistols, as your points are usually better spent elsewhere unless you're going for a pistol-only build. And avoid the laser on the KSG too, as you should try to avoid hip firing due to its single slug fired. Still, for any close quarters build, the laser sight is usually a sensible addition and well worth the point spend. Equip this attachment, don your goggles, charge up your laser, and prepare for a blinding success. Thanks for watching. This has been Xbox Ahoy. Join me for the next attachment guide when I'll be covering the holographic sight, along with its available reticles. Until then, farewell.